The first successful transatlantic telegraph line goes into operation, Edison invents a new way to listen to music, and IBM dedicates a 51-foot calculator. It all happened this week in tech history. This week in 1858, the transatlantic cable was finished, and Britain's Queen Victoria sent a telegram to U.S. President Buchanan, congratulating the president on an undertaking that she hoped would serve as an additional bond of union between the United States and England. The messages were hard to decipher, and Queen Victoria's message of 98 words took 16 hours to send across the Atlantic. In 1876 this week, Thomas Edison patented the mimeograph machine. He described it as a method of preparing autographic stencils for printing. Many of us remember mimeograph copies from school, those nice-smelling papers with the purple ink on them. Old Tom was a busy man because 1 year later, in 1877, he finished figuring out his first phonograph. Edison handed a model of his invention to John Kreusi with instructions on how to build it. Kreusi, a confident man, bet the inventor $2 and said that there was no way the machine would ever work. Less than 30 hours later, they had a machine that worked on the first try. This week in 1944, IBM dedicated the first program-controlled calculator, the Automatic Sequence-Controlled Calculator, better known as the Harvard Mark I. This wasn't the kind of calculator you could throw in your backpack. This calculator used 765,000 electromechanical components and hundreds of miles of wire. It was 51 feet long, 8 feet high, and 2 feet deep. And this week in 1981, IBM introduced the personal computer with their 5150 model. The IBM PC ran on the Intel 8088 processor. It had 16 kilobytes of memory and was available with an optional color monitor. Prices started at around $1,500. The IBM PC was a smashing success, and IBM quickly became the #1 microcomputer company, dropping Apple to #2. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History, brought to you by IFA in Berlin.
IFA, the Global Innovations Show. Meet the official partner of the future in Berlin.
Hey everyone, Cameron Graveline here. Remember, call in, win stuff. Thank you.
Don't forget that our Cool Into Tomorrow Hot Summer giveaway is in full swing. Find out what you can win, as well as how to tune into our weekly radio show at intotomorrow.com. Catch you next time on This Week in Tech History.